Last year, my office alone recovered over $100,000 worth of stolen merchandise before it was ever even reported stolen. Person has to say, well, how did that happen? Well, once we start recognizing a lot of stuff and who pawned it, we go to that person's family, we go to that person's employer, and we start asking questions. One of them led us to an employer in Kins County, over in Mercer County, Hitachi, to where one of their employees had sold or pawned $70,000 worth of stuff that had been taken from his employer. So it's a wonderful program. It's just a shame that it hasn't been a level playing field across the state to where, like in Jessamine, Scott, Fayette, and what have you, it's condensed in those counties to where we can pretty much find stuff that's being stolen locally. But the thieves are smarter than we are in a lot of cases to where they know where they can go to the pawn shops that don't report on such a database. So that's the reason as much as anything, and it's the letter that you got from Barrett Block. You know, I think the key thing in this letter says pawnbrokers support it, police support it, but I promise you thieves do not. And if it's an honest business, you know, why should anybody care whether or not we have an access to this database or not? But I think it's like Barrett says, it should be a level playing field for pawnbrokers across the state. That if somebody comes to us with basically wanting us to try to help them find their stuff, I don't know that we should have to open a case, take a report, assign a case number to it, as long as we've got a good open line of communication back and forth between the pawn shops. If the pawn shops are hearing from the Nicholasville Police Department or Jessamine County Sheriff's Office, they know it's an official business. But until their employer or the parent or the grandparent has decided they've had enough and are willing to file charges against that individual, then I personally don't think that we shouldn't even have to file a report in order to get everybody's stuff back, as long as the pawn shops are paid for their loss.